This is deep. Watch.
You see, the devil doesn't need your whole house. One single nail is enough. And this story explains it better than 1,000 sermons. There was once a man who owned a beautiful home. And one day, a very persistent buyer tried to purchase it from him. He offered money, favors, everything that you could imagine. But the owner refused. You see, the house meant far too much to him. But a few days later, the buyer returned with a very strange request. He said, "I don't want to buy the whole house. I only want to buy a single nail on the wall of your living room." And so confused, the owner thought that it was harmless, so he agreed. Weeks passed until one day the buyer came back. But this time he was carrying something that was horrifying, a rotting carcass. And he hung it right there on the nail on the wall in the living room. Outraged, the owner demanded that he remove it. But the buyer answered, "That nail right there on the wall is mine. I can hang whatever I want on it." In time, the stench filled the entire home. The flies, the decay, the sickness of it all became unbearable. And so the man eventually abandoned his own house. You see, this is exactly how the enemy works. He doesn't need your entire life. Just that one space that you are willing to surrender. One open door. One excuse. One resentment that you refuse to forgive. That one sin that you continue to justify by simply saying it was only once. And slowly, the thing that you thought was harmless, begins to contaminate everything. So if there is anything in your life that you know isn't right, don't leave it hanging on the nail. Give it to God. Because while the enemy is satisfied with owning one nail, God wants to restore the entire house.